Leave we're live. Welcome along, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody is well. Welcome back to iRacing for some GT4 action. Yes, GT4 action. Last time we tried this, it went horribly wrong. So fingers crossed this time around we'll go a bit better. Fingers crossed. Hope everybody's well. Let's go and do some warm-up laps.
Speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Really enjoying Nürburgring this week though in GT4s.
There's traffic behind, keep your wits about you. Slippery surface flag.
Let this guy go because I just want to chill. I considered doing qualifying, but then decided, you know what, actually, let's just carry on going from the back or the pit lane. Been going well for us so far.
Red and yellow flag for debris.
Also, you're going to hear that a lot because Jim's had an update. And Jim likes to say a lot about the red and white flag for debris. So, I mean, there's probably like a lot of debris anyway because it's Nords, but yeah, I updated Jim last night and noticed that. If you guys can see on your relative as well, but there's a familiar face, a couple of cars down the track. Joined this morning in this session by Mr. Davey.
Right side, clear right.
You know, I said it'd be a good idea to let this guy past.
Damage.
All good, mate. All good. I just lit the tyres up on the exit. No biggie.
Red yellow flag, debris on the track.
Tyres weren't quite there to commit.
Red yellow flag, there's debris on the track.
It feels good despite that little knock, so yeah, it's only a little tap, minor damage.
We've got debris on the track. They're showing the red yellow flag. Red yellow flag, watch for debris on the track.
Left side, clear left.
Red yellow flag, there's debris out there.
Not sure what happened to him. I think he overcooked it, top of the hill.
The leader's just done a 7:14.5.
Oh, my tailors. What?
A little bit deep on exit. Getting time down here because we actually let off, didn't we, and just sort of cruised behind the other guy, although we were in the slipstream, so
The leader has just done a 7:11.6. Slippery surface flag.
Morning, Damien. Morning, Chris. Hope you boys are well.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. B2. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
A bit of a scruffy lap in the end. We lost about 2 seconds off what we could have done.
front left,
But,
92%, left rear, 96.
we did finish ahead of that wretched car 74. Where is he? Where are you? There you are. Let's watch John while see, right, she's racing the Porsche, Mr. Davey. Oh, when's your big collab, boys? Oh, John. John, what was that? You had a little whoopsie. I'm just going to go see what the dog's doing before we join the session. So give me a second, guys.
Checker flags out, P3.
How rude. Enterprise ringing me just I'm trying to get stuff sorted. Probably be Vibes car, but not until November. What sort of length are you boys looking for? Okay, so we're not in top split because John's not in this one. Car 11 on the grid of 28. We'll probably go from the pits though, just to be safe. I don't know. Maybe I will put my big boy pants on.
Track temperature's falling. It's now 19 Celsius. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Oh, nice. Is that in the GT3 or like the one that Ian races on a Saturday night sort of thing? Oh dear, John. Oh dear. I caught your incident there just as you was finishing the session at the top of the hill there. I don't know if that was I'm out of time and pulling over. Can we call it that? Interlagos, nice. Nice track, Interlagos. Very technical midfield section, of course. Yeah, the McLaren's a nice, easy car to drive. So I felt so comfortable in the McLaren when we did the Spa 24 with the Whoopsie boys. The only thing with the Porsche is just to remember that the fuel tank's at the back and messing around with the brake bias a bit more than you maybe potentially would as the weight transitions off. Alright, so decision time. Do we go from the grid or do we go from the pits? P11. about we look at everybody's... pings aren't too bad, actually. Around us. Do we put the big boy pants on? Do we grid up? No, I think I'm going to go from the pits. I'm going to go from the pits. We'll go from the pits. I more want this to be about safety rating.
Single file, single file.
The track temp is 19 Celsius. The air temp is 19. 3 laps. All right, Nick. Our pace should be strong today. Aim to finish.
This is the only thing I don't like about going from the pit lane at Nords. Is I'm car 11, so technically I should be ahead of these guys, but all of these other guys from 22nd, 24th and 27th are all ahead of me because of where the pit boxes are.
Safety car speed is 85 kilometers per hour.
What's happened to my information? That one's alright there. Didn't like that way that one was. Alright, let the carnage commence. Good luck, John. Don't know if you can still hear me, mate, but yeah, good luck with your OP drivers out there. Morning, Grant. Good morning, Grant. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, just in time to witness the carnage.
Watch for the lights. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. You've got plenty of fuel.
Good to have you, Grant. Already they're crashing behind. Crazy.
Okay, Nick. Let's see what we can salvage from this, mate.
I'm sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. That's my bad.
There's an incident in Hudson back. It looks like Miller and Dean. There's an incident in we think it might be Rost. The next car is Liam, car number 27, B license, and their rating is 1.7.
Been any racing yet this week, Grant, or are you? I'm not sure what sort of when in the week you actually do your racing. But, had to go in the V's this week. It's Oschersleben, never know how to pronounce that place. Cars are still cold. Okay.
Liam, I'm not competing, please be safe.
Is that mixed feelings about the track or actually mixed results?
incident in. Miss hit miss. Looks like it's left.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Do you know the
Incident in
meaning
right
of the
track.
yellow
Looks
flag,
like it's
man?
Melbourne.
Do you know?
Yellow flag.
He really wanted to get back past me there, didn't he?
I didn't hit you. The guy behind me hit me into you.
How could you be so stupid, man? So stupid. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Calm down, bro. It's just a game.
It's all good, Liam, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we didn't have much time to react.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse, mate. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Right side. Clear right.
Know where I was going there. I had to sort of back out of that.
Okay, Nick. The next car is Santos. Car number 20. B license.
Alright, let's try and break away now.
Get him, Blue, get him.
We have no recorded pit timings. The exit position estimates are unreliable. You'll be coming out into traffic. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P22, a few seconds ahead of Walker.
I don't know why. I noticed last night Jim's got a new voice pack and saying some new things, but no idea why he's talking about pitting. It's the same point on the track last night as well.
Yellow flag. There's an incident in Plants Garden 1. It looks like bus A. Navarro, car number 5, is now in the lead.
And if he was just generally slow through there, I was just letting me past.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Strauss, car number 15, B license.
I think he might just be slow. Already pulled, second and a half.
Go ahead, Mustang. I'm selling right now.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you had a chance to watch my attempts yet, Grant, but yeah, I feel you, mate.
Santos behind is now 1.6. Seventeenth place. 2 laps remaining. Okay, Nick, you're reeling. Strauss in. The gap is now 2.3 seconds.
Alright, so it dropped 6 positions really from where we should have started on the grid then. Right now. Still plenty of time for drama though.
Slippery surface flag, be careful.
Go right, go right. Go, 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 go.
Deep there. It's not ideal. One thing I still need to sort of get on top of with this car is pulling the downshifts. I need to get more accustomed to like the
Car
rev
number
range.
16 has just been disqualified. There's an incident in Nordschleife. We think it might be Beringer.
On your right, clear right, car right,
There's an incident in Spiegelkurve. It looks like Strauss.
clear right.
You have 8 incident points. We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the meatball flag. Slippery surface flag. Careful.
Well, that blows. That blows big time. Could I have done anything better?
No, boo.
I mean, I was on the brakes and
Jose, what the fuck? Why'd you fucking hit me?
I think I've just locked up because my lock is on, looking at the direction there of my of the wheel icon. Yeah, I don't know. I think I locked up and then I actually steered in towards him and then tried to steer out, but I don't think, even if I'd have got on the grass in time, I mean, we must have been close to avoiding that, but at the same time, I wasn't far enough over to the left as much as I thought, to be fair. I maybe could have got on the grass, but then I would have run the risk of losing it myself and going into the barrier on the left. So, yeah, just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. Yeah. Because of the nature of the track and with the barriers being so close to the track, there really is not a lot else you can do in those situations. You know, I dare say he's on the brakes this whole time, isn't he? Trying to stop the car, but just can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Did he catch the curve? I think he just caught the curve, didn't he? Yeah, just spinning up on the curb. Just went a little bit too high. The curbs are quite deadly here at times. But yeah, really not a lot I could have done. Unfortunate. Just unfortunate.
Navarro, car number 5, is now leading.
Oh well, not to worry. We'll get out and finish the race at least. Yeah, Milo agrees. It's always the sort of way that you're trying to be sensible and you're trying to leave people enough space, but even you think you've left enough space, you could probably leave more in front. But as well, it's kind of like, I suppose it's the nature of when you opt to start from the back as well. Sometimes you gotta come across these incidents and have to deal with them. Just unfortunate that we'd already taken that other 4X as well, though. Really. But not to worry. Not to worry. I don't like to keep using the word unlucky because I feel like I've overused it a lot in the last few weeks. If we stay where we are,
the leader's just done a 7:10.2 seconds.
We should come out in P16 unless Greg goes out in front of us. Depends on how bunched up the pack are behind. And if anybody else has quit out in the meantime as well. It's bouncing around like that. It's weird. Yeah, I love driving here. I know. I think you can't drive here without fully understanding the risks and how it could go. And I have certainly had my fair share of incidents and disasters around here. Sound like somebody in a barrier? Oh, we're going to be a bit lower than I said, probably P. Magic wing. I think you've got to untick tyres and fuel though. Roberto is not happy.
Not that serious, bro. Eat shit.
The landlord disconnected the internet on you. Wow.
Man, you did that to yourself, I gotta be honest, hey.
That's pretty brutal. Alright, so we're going to come out probably behind these two guys. Ruben and Jose. I mean, until I started racing this week, I think we'd almost lost 300 iRating over the last couple of weeks, but it's what it is. iRating is one of those things where it's almost like a drug. It gives you those highs when it goes well, it goes your way.
One more lap to go.
But it also absolutely crushes you when it doesn't, so...
The exit looks clear.
To the left, man. Go, go, go.
It's, well, I try not to get too hung up on it.
Alright, Nick, the next car is, say, car number 28, B license.
You know what
and their
tyres
rating
temperature
is
going to be like?
1.7.
Not too bad, actually. Well, for me, I'm more bothered about safety rating. I'd rather be a safe driver than a fast driver at times.
They're showing the slippery surface flag.
I'd rather have a good safety rating and hope that people can see that
That's bad.
and think, okay, this guy is safe to race
I've
around.
put one tire on the grass then.
The gap to P17 ahead is increasing. It's now 18 seconds.
Let's see if we can catch Jose. Big ask, 16 seconds down the road, but you never know.
Slippy surface flags out.
Yeah, I don't think we can catch Jose. Actually, just looking at that. But, as I always say, we never give up. No matter how bad it looks, how bad it gets, get back behind the wheel and try again. Brakes a little bit longer there because went out a bit wide and ran into the grass.
Incident in Bergwerk. Looks like it's Roberto. Slippery surface flag. The gap to Jose in front is now 16 seconds. There's an incident in Vipperman. We think it might be Roberto.
Oh, if he's having
Navarro
it's still going.
has won the race. That's a new fastest lap for Navarro, 7:09.8.
Quite slow pace actually, considering.
Red yellow flag, watch for debris on the track. Slippy surface flags out.
Well, I've caught by about 8 seconds already. Can we have another lap, please? Track the white flag and let us go again. Did you survive though, John? Did you survive? That's the main thing.
Funny how you said that right after you left.
So I might get P18 out of this, so 7 cars down on where we should have started on the grid. That is the case.
No, I know. It's just fun. If I knew how to report, I mean, I would, but I still don't know how.
P18, that's it. We're done. Bad luck, Nick.
P18. Unfortunately, on lap 2, we had to meatballed on lap 2. There was a car that spun in front of us, and there was just nowhere for us to go. So, fortunately, we lost quite a bit in that one. Just carry on doing a few more corners while these last 2 guys cross the line.
That's the end of the session.
Alright, so not an ideal first race, but it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Most definitely. Right, let's have a look at the results. Yeah, double red. Because of those 8 instant points. So lost 2.43. Sorry, lost 0.18, taken to 2.43, and lost 28 iRacing, taken to 18.55. Strength of field was 17.97. Yeah, we didn't actually set a clean lap because of the incidents. So, yeah, but if the fastest lap was a 7:10. I mean, I was doing 7.8s. I think 7.8s last night, 7.9. So definitely, I could have had the pace here to challenge. It's just that it's just whether you take the risk, isn't it, of like starting on the grid and starting in your position, or just try and take the safety going from the pits, knowing full well you're probably not going to get a result because you've got to make your way through the entire pack. But like I said, I was more safety rating oriented this time around. So yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. While we are waiting, I'm going to register for the next race while we're here, which will be doing the sports car back in GT4, so 4 laps of Nords this time. Just want to get... no, it doesn't matter. Ignore me. Ignore me. All right, I'm going to go out and grab a drink and maybe a quick snack. So I will be back in a few moments.
New fastest lap for Jorrit, 7:04.9 seconds.
All right. Nice. Yeah, do you know Mick? Do you know Mick? Grant? Me and Mick used to... I met Mick when I first started sim racing last year. I started out on Assetto Corsa racing in WSS. Wow, didn't know that. Small world. Very small world indeed. Yeah, me and Mick. So, me and Mick met on Assetto Corsa. And we used to race every day in the week. Racing WSS and LFM. Actually, we both used to race both. And then I sort of started to shift across to iRacing. He came across later, actually. And yeah, we don't really race too much together now, but yeah, he's on my friends list. We started a team on WSS Full Throttle Racing, which if you've ever seen any of my early stuff, I always used to race under the Full Throttle Racing brand. It was actually Mick that started that team on WSS, and I just kind of carried it over. So yeah, small world, very very small world. But yeah, he's a great guy, Mick. Great guy. We never actually got the chance to do an endurance race, though, unfortunately. We was meant to be doing one on... we meant to do one last year on World Sim Series at Assetto Corsa. It was the Sebring 6 Hours, GT3s and prototypes. But unfortunately, I had to pull out at the last minute, and John actually stepped in and helped me out with that one. But yeah, never really, unfortunately, got to race endurance with Mick, unfortunately. But yeah, actually, John used to race with us as well, so it used to be 3 of us. So we've had a few MX5 races, I think, on this year, where Mick's been in there. But he's like way over my pay grade now. Oh, which one are you doing in 2 weeks? Is it Suzuka in 2 weeks? What is it in 2 weeks? John has jumped into the practice session, so it looks like John's giving us a problem. Probably won't be in the same split again, though. Where are the endurance races? When's Le Mans? Le Mans is next week, isn't it? Yeah, because Peter from Too Many Peter's Racing, he asked if I wanted to join his team for Le Mans, but I'm away that weekend, so I can't race it, which is unfortunate. If not Le Mans. Yeah, so I think it's John and Ian's next one as well. They said they're doing the Suzuka next. It was it's changed this year. It was Fuji last year, but they've had a track change. They've changed it to Suzuka for whatever reason. Yeah, small world. Well, obviously, probably not that small a world, because I know that you're both Australian, so... I'll assume Jason's mid-pack dad, right? I'm pretty sure, unless there's another Jason, of course. That back marker though the other day in that V race at Lime Rock, mate, still makes me chuckle. I know you was busy sort of like racing and going through the chicane and whatnot, but I was looking in your rearview mirror and I was looking at the rearview mirror and the relative and I could see what was happening. I was like, geez, like I get it's frustrating when you're fast and you get taken out and you're like behind potentially slower cars. But yeah, just know when, just know when to sort of take your time and not pick your moment and actually go past people. Especially at a circuit like Lime Rock, I don't think I would ever, unless somebody was like crazy slow, I don't think I would ever openly try and get past somebody because it's not a big enough circuit and you don't have enough free running to be able to actually, like, you know, pull away enough. I don't feel, but I'm just a guy. What do I know? I'm just a guy. What do I know? Sorry, I feel I'm being a bit rude here on my phone. Sorry. The white car's having a mare, isn't it? My buttons do work. I'm having problems with the replays. I don't know if it... Oh, wow. Yeah, but I'm having problems with my replays. I don't know if it's just around here or something's changed, but I just don't seem to be able to... Although seemingly they're working fine now. This Mustang's having a bit of a mare. Death by LMP3. Trees are in the way, can't see. Oh no, just going past. I mean, it gets to a, I don't know, my replays just seemingly get to a point and then just stop working. Whoopsie. It's either that or...
Ciao Michele.
my Nords races that I've been involved in this week have been the cleanest ever. And there's just not been that many incidents. Which is more believable, do you think? Alright. Oh, wow, that's a big crash. Alright, let's just go and do a quick sight of that.
Intake 6 clear. Don't cross the white line. Watch your speed.
Actually, this is open setup, isn't it? Oh, I've got the endurance on, actually. That's what I was running last night. So, yeah, endurance 420. That's fine. It was fine.
There's traffic behind.
Let's say Caesar passed in a minute.
Red and yellow flag for debris.
And you pass, mate. Cold tires, yeah.
Slippery surface flag.
That I've not really spoken about this week as well as I've had to make changes to the brake pedal. My smallest of the three elastomers in the pedal is actually starting to split on the top, so I was playing around a bit and I tried to make a bit more of a two-stage brake, so I've got some softer elastomers at the start and then a harder one at the end, and it feels pretty good actually. And get to like a good 65-70% I would say brake before quite easily, and the last 25-30% is just a little bit harder. Definitely going to help with the GT4. Because I do feel like with this car, or this car, it's the same with the, it was the same with the McLaren when I tried that. I do feel like I'm always in the ABS. The ABS lights are always on under braking. But definitely getting a nice feel for this car now. Whether or not when we go back to normal tracks next week it'll be the same story, or whether it's just because, you know, all the hundreds of laps we've done around this place in this year is paying dividends for experience. I don't know, but I definitely feel a lot quicker than when I jumped into it for a start. Now that I've learnt how to drive it a little bit better. Definitely a car you need to really brake earlier and really like focus on trailing off the brake at the end of the pedal, just to help rotate the back end of the car. And be very gentle on the steering. It's one thing I'm probably critical of. I'm probably critical of a lot of things, but one of the things I would say about my driving is I'm quite, I don't know if it's because of the slower cars I've been driving, but I'm often very aggressive on the steering and try and like oversteer into corners, almost. Not obviously oversteer, the actual term, but put too much angle in at corners. I don't know if that's more of a case of obviously graduating from the G29 earlier on in the year, where I probably had to because I had no feeling. But this car is definitely all about being a lot more gentle on the steering, and just using that brake to try and get the rotation that you need. I just need to work on like actual race confidence, I think, is the next thing. I need to definitely work on. Prime example of that was Friday night's SRL league race at Road Atlanta. Last lap we got the job done on Fiona, but just far too cautious and left far too much space, and ultimately allowed her to come back at me and take the position into the final corner. So yeah, I definitely need to work on, I don't like to use the words aggressive, but my aggressiveness. I don't want to be aggressive in nature as a driver.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in, 2, 1. Box now.
Yeah, confidence, that's probably a better word. Don't like the word aggressive because it makes you sound like you're going to be, it makes you sound like you're going to be aggressive against other people. And that's definitely not what I want to do. Right, I'm just going to see if my dryer's done. And then we'll get ready for the race. Yeah, it's a problem I've always had though. Like I was watching back my race of Petit Le Mans actually last year that I did with Damien and the Vipers last year, and I made the comment in that actually even then that I was just in awe of like how they were able to sort of dart and have the confidence to go around all these cars in the S's at the top of the hill there at the beginning of the lap, whereas I was sort of like, you know, I just can't do it. I don't have the confidence to do it. And yeah, it amazes me like how some people just go for it without thinking about it, whereas I'm probably more of an overthinker, and I don't potentially want to like ruin my own race and make a bad move or ruin somebody else's race. So yeah, that's probably a lot of my problem. All right, so car number 18 in this one. So again, I think we've probably, yeah, we'll have missed John. Grid. Okay, so we'll go from the pits again. Only 9 cars behind us, so yeah, I'm happy to go from the pits, I think, here. Oh, let's check. I should be on the right setup because I'm at the right fuel level. Slightly overfueled, but
His exit's clear.
probably only need 38 litres.
Okay, Nick. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
Quite nice this week though here because you don't really have to worry about the LMP3s. Only if any start from the pits or are recovering. So the same guys from last race then, John. Oh mate, I feel you. I feel for you.
On your right. Clear right.
You must have only just missed out in this one, John. I don't know if you're still there, but car number 1 is 2.3k in my split, so you must be one of the lower end cars in that top split.
Sorry.
Just 2 minutes
My
left.
bad.
2 minutes to go.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. I never thought about that. Must be some pretty competitive LMP3s there. That I was like the #1 driver for the LMP3s, I said, so... Yeah, I never thought about the difference in classes. I hate to think what that strength of field would be, though. LMP3's backed out. Any moment now, I lose control. Right, I'm going to go and, because my dryer wasn't quite done, it should be done now. I'm going to go do that, check my fuel and everything. And grid up. Back to there. And we'll get ready to go in a second.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
The track temp is 19 Celsius. The air temp is 19. 4 laps. Okay, Nick, our target today is to finish around P14. Okay, rolling start. The safety car speed is 76 kilometers per hour.
Are we going single file or not? Yes, please.
All right.
No one else seems to be trying to do single file. I don't know if I should do it either if no one else is doing it.
All right, a couple of guys.
I wouldn't worry about it, man. It's
behind.
really like our green start is like at the worst fucking time anyway. It's like right at the S-bin.
Cheers, Grant. And it's like we've looked out this time with the #5 car, like we were saying in the previous race. So I think I said
Okay,
9
Nick,
cars
let's get
behind
this
us. So
right.
if we can make up nine positions, that would be great. Listen out for the smashing.
exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. There's an incident in Sabi Schmidt's curve.
Already. Fuck's sake. Sorry.
There's an incident in Hudson back. Bad start, unlucky mate, but let's get stuck in.
I don't know how I made through that wreck with 0x.
Take care, the guy in front's got previous.
Car right. Clear right.
Yellow flag, caution, slippery surface flag, be careful. You have 5 incident points. Martin, car number 26, is leading the race. Incident in Icon. It looks like Dashi.
Well, that's already wrecked our safety rating for this race, isn't it?
There's an incident in Quiddelbacher Höhe. Incident in Flugplatz. The gap to Scott ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1. The guy in front is car number 4 and their rating is 2.2. They're showing the slippery surface flag. There's an incident in Arenberg. It looks like it's Dean.
Yeah, it's poor rejoin. People just don't look at their relatives.
What happened behind me? I just noticed everyone behind me is gone.
Yep, they're gone.
Dennis, car number 29, is now in the lead. There's an incident in Spiegelkurve. We think it might be Carol.
What are you
The other side from-
doing?
It looks like Walker. There's an incident in right side. It looks like it's
This is
Kano.
carnage. Liam behind us from the last race.
Number 4 will be reported for intentional wrecking.
Not a Nürburgring race without the report comment coming out from somebody, let's be honest.
The guy in front's a bit of a bell end. Egger, car number 24, C license.
I'm sure I've heard Jim say that one before. I'm stupid, Liam.
B18 is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.38.
Oh, he's lost it.
Incident in or act. We think it might be Liam. All right, Nick. This bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past. Slippery surface flag, careful.
Not sure where that car went. There's a massive plume of smoke in that gravel trap. That car managed to like get out of that gravel track and maintain the speed, then fair play to him, but didn't quite get it slowed down enough.
No bump drops, you jokes, you just keep it straight. We'll try to catch this back.
I don't move. You can attack. I don't move.
I push.
This might not be the best car for bump drafting, so just don't kill him.
Yeah, just a little small
The
one.
gap ahead is now 1.4 seconds.
Alright, we're through lap 1.
15th place. There's an incident in Chicane Hohenrhein. It looks like it's Dashi. Dashi behind is pitting. Red yellow flag, debris on the track. The gap to Egger ahead is now 1.2 seconds.
A great run through there.
Got debris on the track. They're showing the red yellow flag.
If I've got a bit of damage that's hurting my aero, just not really getting the rotation through that corner that I normally do. Oh. Alright.
There's an incident in Ardeno Forst. It looks like Mario.
And number 4 is very difficult to be following, I think, for that guy. Surely though,
Number 4, you have insane lag.
iRacing, this is where iRacing should have put him to the pits though.
Please.
The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, I feel for you, Igor, mate. I don't really know what you meant to do behind that. That's ridiculous. Well, this is what I thought, like, this connection thing was meant to, like, be not preventing, but improving
Was
on
it to me?
iRacing. Yeah, I was just saying I feel sorry for you, mate, having to follow the number 4 like that, because it's just ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he understands. It's going to end in an accident, I'm sure of it.
The gap in front is now 0.31.
I don't want to get too close, so although we checked up,
Pass, pass, pass.
Car left.
thank you.
Clear left.
Come on, Nick. Nicely done. The car ahead is car number 4, and their rating is 2.2. Slippery surface flag.
I wonder if Igor was the guy,
Egger behind is increasing.
not Igor, the
It's
guy
now
in front
1.6 seconds.
with his lag. I wonder if that's the guy I saw in the gravel trap and why he wasn't still there when I got to him, maybe. I think Igor must have taken some damage in that shunt. Maybe a bit of frustration on his part from the car in front. Fortunate for him.
The gap in front is now 1.8.
Yeah, definitely pulling out some time. So, guy in front has pulled away a bit, but I feel like we're gaining on the pack in front, so that's something at least. And his straight line speed isn't very good though, is it?
Okay, Nick, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. P13. 2 laps left. Incident in Hudson back. We think it might be Arthur.
Stop!
Did you get through, Igor? Yeah, that was just dumb. Absolutely ridiculous.
Slippy surface flags out. You've used half your fuel. The gap behind is now 2.0. Slippery surface flag.
Given my look there, I'm very surprised we didn't pick up an instant point there. Woo, slidey. Let's hope so, Grant. Let's hope so. I got damage.
Okay, Nick, the next car is Young, car number 5, C license, and their rating is 2.2.
Thank you.
There's an incident in Carousel. We think it might be Young. The driver in front of us is car number 4, and their rating is 2.2.
Just conscious of that car in front getting in my eye line when I'm in a corner or something if he's bouncing around.
The gap to car number 4 ahead is now 1.9. Red yellow flag. There's debris out there.
Okay, survived another lap just about. On to go. Still a chance for a bit more drama. He must have top end damage, or like front end damage, like affecting his.
Come on, Nick.
Right. Must have damage that's affecting his top speed because he's so slow down the Dottinger.
E11, last lap. Your lap time was 7:13.1 seconds.
Wide. Here's an interesting question. You're following somebody that's blinking, say like down the Dottinger, and you're within draft, and they're blinking quite badly. Do you lose the draft?
You're reeling. Car number 4 in. The gap is 0.6.
Surely the performance of the draft will be less.
Red yellow flag. There's debris on the track.
Yeah, hopefully, Chris. Yeah, I mean, it's part of racing, but it's imagine you're in a three-way battle. The car in front of you gets past the car in front,
Hey Jack, long time no see.
and then when it's your opportunity to get past the other guy,
Yeah, I've been trying to get back up on you guys.
they start doing like bouncing around. And
Thank you, dude.
it's just, I know it's part and parcel of online racing. There's not a lot you can do about it, but you sort of lose that advantage. What else was I meant to do there, though, in that situation? I didn't know if he was going to be flying across the track or not. It's so difficult to race these people. My only job now, though, is to stay close.
Mikhail is the winner.
Good race, everyone.
I'm not too much of a fan of overtaking up the hill, but
Okay, Nick, you're reeling. P10 in. The gap's now 0.38.
Problem is now, he's going to get draft from the guy in front. Could make an interesting dot and Joe. We'd like putting him under pressure, but he loses time to the guy in front. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Show the slippery surface flag.
It's going to be interesting. Is that not intentional blocking?
On your left. Hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Clear
Oh,
right.
Chris, where's
Clear
the
all
bump?
round.
That's don't know, let you guys decide on that.
One thing, you are... I will be banned for this score.
P11, well done, mate. That's the finish.
Felt
Good
like a
result.
bit of intentional blocking down that last straight, mate, I'll be honest. Oh, yeah. I just don't know why, because he knew.
Definitely should be reported.
He knew he was slow in a straight line, so he had to do something. But he made his move, and then I went further to the left, and he still went further left to block me off. That could have all ended in complete disaster, though, like the three of us going side by side. So it's a good job I actually decided to back out in the end. But, yeah, it would have been... Cheers, Grant. I enjoy your content too, mate. I look forward to watching your V races later in the week. So take care, mate. Have a good day. Yeah, it was just unfortunate that he had the draft from the other car, I guess. Not really a lot more. If he didn't have the draft, he wouldn't have been so close. Yeah, I will take another look at it though. Just gonna keep going around a little bit longer while everybody else crosses the line. until I either run out of fuel or everyone has crossed the line, just to try and negate some of that 5x. Just about out of fuel here, so we won't be able to get much further. That'll do. Alright, let's go and take a look at that final lap again.
That's the end of the session.
Let's go and take a look at it. I mean, I know what we're going to see, but we'll take a look at it anyway. Okay. Let me switch over. I'll be all right. Right, so let's have a look. Well done, John. Yeah. So it probably wasn't. Yeah. So he's gone out there. I'm making the move, and he just continues to then block me off on the left. Which sort of caused this whole sort of 3 wide thing at the end of the straight. It's fair play to both of these guys, though. They kept steady lines through that corner. I was just more worried about this number 4 coming off the corner, which is why I initially backed off. But yeah, I still think intentional blocking. I think that was just a bit naughty, naughty. 6:58, the top guy was running. Jeez, John. Jesus. All right, let's go and take a look at the results for that one. So double green at least. 0.12 on our safety rating and 16 iRacing. But yeah, we started from the pits and came home 11th in class. Should have been 9th potentially, definitely 10th. But Mr. Car number 4 from Japan had other ideas at the end of that one. You survived though, John. That's the main thing. It's probably a good result though as well, given the strength of field in that one. All right, let's go and do one more for punishment. Yeah, that's not bad, John. That's about it's about the same sort of pace that I was running last night, to be fair, or in clean air. I'm sure it's very similar. My fastest was a 7099 with an optimal of 7074. Sorry, 7074 is my optimal. So yeah, not bad pace, pretty similar pace. Pretty similar. All right, I'm going to go take a quick toilet stop, and I'll be back as we get ready for the final race.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
Looks still there, Chris, but cheers, mate. I'll catch you later. Thank you for good luck. Oh. So the last one in the GT4, and then yeah, all our attention after this race will get shifted back to TCRs, ready for the weekend. 2 races this weekend. Friday night we've got the SRL League race, round number 2, which comes from Brands Hatch. And then obviously Saturday morning we'll be in the 8 AM split as always for 4 hours the Endurance Championship. Penultimate round as well. Can't believe it's penultimate round already. Crazy. Clears it, clears it. I was about to say, where's Race Labs, but it's because I've not got the right overlay on. That sounds like a wall hit from somebody. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you have been watching this morning, I really do appreciate it. Another one of those streams where
Michael, you have my report, man. You have to drive to do a collision.
Yeah, no, I appreciate everybody. I said just fancied doing some racing today. And love driving this place. Really do enjoy it. How is car number 5 behind me? But its relative is going up. even though he's behind me. Is he driving backwards around the track? I don't know. The relatives are like really weird, and I was talking about this in the last race. But if you look at like Race Lab says he's 2 minutes behind us. The relative in my black box is like going up. But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff that I noticed, and I think it's more when it's a multi-class race with the black box relatives. Seemingly, when there's like a separation in car classes, it does this weird thing where it's like interval. Sometimes it's interval, and sometimes it's relative to you. So it can be very confusing sometimes to properly understand how far the car behind you is. It'd be real nice if we get a good last race though here. Get a good last result. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about on the relative. Look at my relative now, my black box. Look at my black box. So I'm minus 42 to Ben, which is still not quite right, but anyway, according to Race Labs anyway. But then it says 12, 13, and it's going up. I wonder if it's because it's such a big track here at Nords. I wonder if that's more of the issue, potentially. But yeah, it's very confusing when you're trying to look at, like, especially in multi-class race, you're trying to gauge the gap to the car, gauge the gaps to the cars behind. It's yeah, pretty distracting. Let's go turn a few corners, shall we?
Exit's clear. Push.
On your left. Hold your line, clear left.
Sure why you'd drift over in front of someone like that, but hey ho.
Slippery surface flag, be careful.
Carousel needs some work. Ooh. What happened there?
We've been called into the pits for repairs.
I just want to stop and turn. Very strange. Very, very strange. Did Lewis have a moment as well? I feel like I had a moment and then he went really slow. He was following me. No. Oh no, my relative's like way out. So he was right behind me, but he's nowhere near me. Right, so we are about to split. $180 drivers for this session. Ideal world, we would be a higher split, bottom end, and we can start from the grid rather than starting from the pits. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Car number 5. Do you know what? Last race. Let's get them big boy pants on. We are going from the grid behind the pace car. I've decided.
It exit looks clear. Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
hopefully you guys won't be sick of content from me from the Nürburgring this week, because there's been a lot of it, hasn't there? Let's be honest.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Don't need fourth there, but maybe get away with fifth there as well. All right. We are going from the grid. Wish me luck. Grid of 30, we're going from position 11. So, just ahead of the mid-pack.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Everybody, please hold a prayer for me.
The race starts in 10 seconds. P11. Our pace should be strong today. Aim to finish in the top 8. 3 laps.
P7 doesn't look like they've gridded, so...
Rolling start. Get ready. Follow car number 3. We need to catch up to car number 3. The safety car speed is 85 kilometers per hour.
Am I going back now?
Catch up to car number 3. Heads up, get ready. Green, green, green.
Left side.
Where are you
clear
going?
left.
There's no wonder accidents happen. Idiots like that. I would never dream of going down the inside when somebody has already got their car there. I think Martin's going to be a bit of a menace.
Guy in front's got a bad reputation. Ortega, car number 8, B licence. You're reeling. Ortega in. The gap's now 0.46.
I want to create a gap. That's all I'm interested in doing at the minute.
They're showing the slippery circuit.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, he's done us a solid, but bad rejoin in front of everybody else there.
Red yellow flag. There's debris out there. The gap to Ortega ahead is now 0.8.
Out the TC.
The gap to 10th position. Ahead is now 0.9. The gap to Ortega in front is now 0.9. Red yellow flag. Watch for debris on the track.
Bad corner.
The gap to 10th position. In front is now 1.7.
Not going to be close enough for a draft.
Okay, Nick. The next car is Hong, car number 7, the license.
Might have front end damage though. Going to change the position behind us.
You're reeling Hong in. The gap is 0.7. Two to go. Got debris on the track. They're showing the red yellow flag.
Take back what I said about Martin being a menace. He's making it work.
Red yellow flag. There's debris on the track. Slippery surface flag. There's an incident in ex-Muller. It looks like Elliott.
Well, I said about Martin not being a menace. That could have been Martin's fault. Problem is, we lost a couple of seconds there. Well, probably about 1.5 seconds to Nicky behind, so entire advantage we'd built up, we have unfortunately just lost.
The gap to Honk ahead is now 1.1 seconds. The guy in front is car number 3, B license. Slippery surface flag, be careful. Slippy surface flags out. Nico is getting closer. The gap's now 0.25.
Going to be interesting.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, Nick, the next car is Carol, car number 4, B license. You need to push if we're going to hold this position. The leader has just done a 7.09.
Don't lose it now.
You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel, E7. One more lap to go. Alright, Nick. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Well, Nicky's not making any stupid moves. Wanted to work with me to pull away from the guys behind. Yeah, that's it, John. Trying to run and hide. I don't want to get drawn back into car number 7 and car number 3's battle again. Don't think he'll be close enough to have a go here. So it'd be nice if we could just cruise up to the back of Carl through the twisty section. Maybe get some slippy down the Dottinger for the final lap here. Right, going front out the carousel. Oh, it's felt like I had a distinct lack of grip through that section, which is weird.
Yeah, nailed that fucker. The car in front of us is Mike, car number 6, D license. Incident in Plant Garden 1.
Oh.
Looks like it's Nico.
Well, that took the pressure off.
Gap to P5. Ahead is now 3.2.
Whew, well, who said starting on the grid was a complete and utter disaster, eh?
The gap to Carroll
Managed to
behind is
survive
now
a grid
3.0
start
seconds.
at the Nürburgring.
Okay, Nick, you've got half your fuel left. Leon took the win. E6. Okay, it's over. Well done. That was a good
I won't
result.
go that far, John. 7:09 as well, fastest lap. Not too shabby. Yeah, P6. One behind the door number, but a gain of 5 positions overall. So yeah, good race, good race. I had some real good races today. All 3 races have not been too bad. Other than being meatballed in the first race, of course. Stop on a corner, mate. Yeah, other than that. Pretty good. Just cruise around for a few more corners, get a little bit more on the safety rating, maybe. That will be about it, I think. Oh no, the guy's still going around. It's P20. Yeah, I'm not going to do another one because there's a scheduled downtime maintenance starting in just under an hour. So we wouldn't get a race done because it would be the Sports Car Challenge, which is a slightly longer race. So yeah, that's be the end of the actual GT4 running this week completely. Like I said earlier on, now concentrate on TCRs. Got Brands Hatch in SRL Friday night, round number 2, and then back here for the NEC bright and early Saturday morning. Is Sky ever going to finish? Oh, there's still people behind him going around. Jeez. And there's still a guy in front of me going around. Okay. Surely that's everybody finished now. Surely. Nope, there's one person that's not quite gone past the pace car. Another 15 seconds till he does that. Look at my black box. So that should do us. Yep, there we go. So maximise that bit of safety rating. Yeah, good race. Started 11th, finished in 6th. Let's take a look at the actual stats. Then we'll call it, I guess. All right, so it was split 2 of 6, and the strength of field was 1,769. Car 5 started 11th, came home in 6th with a fastest lap of 709.119. Oh. I think we're back. We just had a little drop there. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Cool. Yes, 7/10 of a second slower than Dennis's fastest lap. Interestingly, the only car to finish on 0x. I mean, I don't like to brag and everything, but I do put a lot of that down just to the sheer number of laps I've done around here and the experience of the track I have, regardless of the car I'm driving. But yeah, only car on 0x, 91 points for the championship. So yeah, pretty happy about that overall. Yeah, good gain on safety rating, 0.29 takes 2.84, and 59 iRacing is 1,930. So yeah, good gains. Good morning to racing. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I do appreciate it if you have been here. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you again real soon. Bye, guys.